Former Coronation Street star James Cartwright has teased that a major twist will come in the ITV soap's latest whodunit storyline, which began following the murder of the evil Theo Silverton. The villain was found dead earlier this month after his body was discovered by Betsy Swain on the day of Carla and Lisa's wedding, with the development coming at the end of the soap's aptly dubbed Murder Week. While we don't know who committed the crime, the suspect list has been whittled down to 6 individuals. Summer Spellman, Danielle Silverton, Todd Grimshaw, Gary Wendendez, George Shuttleworth, and Christina Boyd. George, Gary, and Todd have already been brought in for questioning by the police, with bonds becoming fractured as accusations fly around. In upcoming scenes, Summer will be the next in the firing line as some suspicious stuff is found. Cartwright, who played Theo, spoke to Radio Times at the BAFTA TV Awards on Sunday, May 10, teasing, "It's been a really exciting time to be part of the show. And listen, it's not who you think it is. So, it could be Summer. Unlikely, but she could have hit him with a can of beans, put him out the back of the shop. It could be George. You know, he's a big boy and he's already thumped him," he added. While he remained coy about the identity of his character's murderer, the actor spoke about the storyline that ultimately led to his exit from the soap, sharing, "My gosh, it was so exciting. I feel so honored and blessed to have been at the show at the time, and I think it's really thriving. You had a double whammy. You had who was going to die and then who's done the murder. So, you had 2 bites at the same cherry." As part of the upcoming developments involving Summer, she will make plans to return to America after being accepted into university. Naturally, with suspicions rising, it's a move that only makes her look more guilty. Summer's in panic mode. Everyone who was linked to Theo is just trying to keep their head above water. Rain hammered the cobbles outside the Rover's return as whispers about Theo Silverton's murder spread through every corner of Coronation Street. Weeks had passed since Theo's body was discovered. Yet, the mystery only seemed to deepen. Everyone had a theory. Everyone had a suspect. And now, according to shocking new hints dropped by one Coronation Street star, the truth behind Theo's death was about to take an explosive turn nobody saw coming. Inside the pub, tension hung thick in the air. Sarah sat quietly nursing a drink while Adam paced nearby, clearly distracted. Across the room, Summer tried to avoid eye contact with anyone mentioning Theo's name. Since the murder investigation began, she had become increasingly anxious, terrified that police were closing in on secrets she desperately wanted buried. But tonight was different. Tonight, somebody was about to make a mistake. At the factory, Carla Connor worked late, trying to focus on invoices rather than the chaos-consuming Weatherfield. Yet, even she couldn't ignore the growing rumors. Theo Silverton had enemies everywhere, business rivals, furious ex-lovers, betrayed friends, and now the police believed the killer was someone hiding in plain sight. Suddenly, Carla's phone buzzed. A message appeared from D.S. Swain. "We need to talk. Urgent." Carla frowned. Before she could reply, the factory lights flickered. Then everything went dark. Footsteps echoed through the building. "Hello," Carla called nervously. No answer, only silence. Then a loud crash erupted upstairs. Carla grabbed a metal ruler from the desk and slowly moved toward the staircase. Her heart pounded as thunder rattled outside. Every instinct told her to leave, but curiosity pulled her forward. As she reached the office level, she froze. A figure stood near the window, hooded, motionless. "You shouldn't be here," the stranger whispered. Carla's blood ran cold. "Who are you?" The figure stepped closer into the dim emergency lighting. It was Summer. B. Adam emerged from the darkness. Carla looked between them, confused. Adam revealed that Theo had been blackmailing several residents on the street for months before his death. Hidden payments, secret affairs, stolen money. Theo knew everything. He had quietly manipulated people across Weatherfield, threatening to destroy lives unless they obeyed him. And according to Adam, Theo had one final target before he died. Carla, the revelation sent shock waves through her. "What did he want from me?" she asked. Adam hesitated. "He found out about the factory accounts. He believed you covered up missing money years ago." Carla's face dropped. "That's impossible." But deep down, she knew exactly what Theo had uncovered. Suddenly, police sirens screamed outside. Summer panicked instantly. "He knows," she cried. "Who knows?" Carla demanded. Before anyone could answer, Summer bolted toward the back exit. Adam chased after her while Carla followed close behind. They burst into the alley behind the factory where rain poured relentlessly onto the pavement. Then they saw him, Gary Wendenda, standing beneath a street lamp holding Theo Silverton's missing phone. Summer stopped dead. Gary looked exhausted, haunted even. "I didn't kill him," he said quietly. But nobody believed him anymore. For weeks, Gary had acted suspiciously, disappearing at strange hours and avoiding questions from police. Now he finally admitted the truth. He had been with Theo the night he died. Carla's jaw dropped. "You lie to everyone." Gary clenched the phone tightly. "I was trying to protect somebody." Summer immediately looked terrified. Adam noticed. "Oh my God," he whispered. "It's you, isn't it?" Summer burst into tears. "No, I swear I didn't mean for any of this to happen." Gary stepped forward quickly. "She didn't kill Theo." "Then who did?" Carla shouted. Another voice suddenly echoed from the alley entrance. "I did." Everyone turned in horror. Todd Grimshaw stood there trembling. Rain soaked his clothes as guilt consumed. Todd revealed that Theo had threatened to expose devastating secrets connected to his family. At first, Todd tried negotiating, but on the night of the murder, things spiraled out of control. According to Todd, Theo became violent during an argument near the canal. Pushing, threatening, taunting him about destroying lives. "I snapped," Todd admitted through tears. "I only pushed him once. But that single push sent Theo falling backward, striking his head against the concrete. Dead instantly." Summer gasped in horror. Gary explained he arrived moments later and found Todd panicking beside Theo's body. Fearing another tragedy would destroy the street forever, Gary helped cover up the accident. Adam looked stunned. "You covered up a death." Gary lowered his head. "I thought I was protecting people." Police cars screeched into the alley as D.S. Swain approached slowly. "It's over," she said firmly. Todd broke down completely as officers moved toward him. Meanwhile, Carla stood frozen, trying to process everything. Weeks of fear, lies, suspicion, and paranoia had finally exploded into the open, and the truth was darker than anyone imagined. As Todd was led away in handcuffs, he turned back toward the group one final time. "I never wanted this," he whispered. Then he disappeared into the police car. The residents of Coronation Street watched in silence as the vehicle drove away into the stormy night. But even with Theo Silverton's killer finally revealed, Weatherfield knew the nightmare was far from over because secrets never stay buried on Coronation Street. And someone else was still hiding the biggest secret of all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Crown.